the money on VSiN, the Sports Betting Network. Win Some, Lose Some is presented by BetRivers, your hometown sportsbook. Check out their daily specials at BetRivers.com.
Were you a winner last night?
Wow, winning.
Or was it a rough one?
Well, they can't all be winners, can they?
Loser! You're a loser!
Molly Howard recaps the night in sports betting in Win Some, Lose Some.
Incredible game last night. Overtime, 12-1. That cashed at BetRivers. The back and forth. If you had the Chargers, if you had the under, my God. No one wants to kick a field goal anymore. I mean, it was something. Everyone's upset.
It's really quite the battle.
Yeah, it is. Because you have the analytics or just the section of the portion of the crowd viewers just saying, you can't even question this. Of course, it's the right move. It's 100%. Come on. You don't know what you're talking about. I mean,
is that your Phil Hartman doing Donald Trump?
No.
That's exactly what it sounded like.
Phil.
Do you remember Phil Hartman?
No, I don't. Okay. Yeah. Digging deep there.
No, I think it was Phil Hartman. Now I'm getting confused. But yeah, that was a good impression.
Okay.
I liked it.
That's, where do you stand in all this?
Look, I mean, I
know execution's a big part of it. Game flow, feel. Can't catch the ball, drops. Can you run the ball one time?
I know. God, when you just got two plays on the ground.
Anybody?
Down to the 5. I thought you had to take the points before halftime.
Yeah. You also can't play the results, though, and said, well, see, if they would have kicked the field goal, see?
Right, yeah.
Can't do that either.
Now, who is that?
I'll stop that.
Hey, you see, huh?
Burton, the first touchdown, 80-1. As high as 100-1 in some spots. And scored since 2015. Come on. What a racket.
I can't even believe he was on the betting board.
Yeah. Kelsey, last touchdown, 7-1. Kelsey, 2 touchdowns, plus 540. Chiefs to win between 1 and 6 points, plus 275. As I mentioned, overtime, 12-1. Herbert, anytime touchdown, plus 425. Guyton, anytime touchdown, 4-1. The over, bet up from 50 to 54. What a night. Win some. Chelsea, Everton draw, 5-1.
Wow, jeez.
1-1 yesterday. Did you see Saturday? Like a full Premier League card. I think everything but 2's been canceled. They want to shut the league down until January.
Well, Nigel was hinting at that in one of his recent appearances here on the show.
Vancouver Canucks. Bruce, 6 in a row now since the coaching change. They won again? Play on these streaks with the coaching change. That is something. NBA overs went 4-0 last night, and the Sabres cashed a nice ticket at plus 255. They beat the Wild. Get the bowl guide. It's unbelievable. First game today. There's 2 games. You'll love all the trends and the write-ups. And for our radio and podcast people, subscribe as well. You can see or hear this. Careful now with this one. We'll give you a warning. This is an all-timer with a Husky. Don't get in an argument with a Husky. Wow. Hook it up a notch, too, coming back.
Now, as someone who has owned Huskies before,
oh yeah,
what's the deal here?
They like to talk and sing. That's their way of communicating.
But I'm just like out of nowhere, or is it asking for food or water or wants to go on a walk?
The walk is very big. Good call.
In the Husky community, it's very big. Okay.
Yes, they are. If you're taking them on a walk, the level of excitement, because they're so smart and they know, well, a lot of dogs, but they know what's going on. Oh, it's great. Until you put that leash on them. It's
okay. Bedlam, huh?
Yeah, you're going to the opera. 13. This is awesome. Look at this cat. Come on, look at this move. Jumps up right in the face with the German Shepherd, attacks him. And he's like, whoa, didn't see that coming. And it scared him. And he jumped off the couch, the chair, and it worked.
Goes up there, zonks out on his back.
The cat got his way.
I will say the onions on this cat.
Oh, sure. Be over. Over. I never told this story on the air. The ex had a German Shepherd. And her mom got a Chihuahua. Chihuahuas are they're instigators, woody woodpeckers. They start stuff. Yappy, yip, 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 barking. They don't know their size. She started stuff just like that over a treat with the German Shepherd. Took him down, lost its eye. Traumatic.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. That is a tough one.
Good morning.
Well, okay.
Yeah. No, lost its eye.
Yeah. Oh. Tough scene.
Right in front of you guys?
Tough scene. Yeah.
Oh.
I know. That was
nice.
Okay. All right. How about the Chicago O'Hare? O'Hare International Airport named Global Traveler Magazine's best airport in North America for the 18th consecutive year. It beat out Miami, San Francisco, Denver, and Atlanta. It also won Best Airport Dining category for the second consecutive year. Our guy, Better Z, who travels all the time, on his worst list, he had Miami and Atlanta.
Correct. And he wasn't the only one.
That's true, right? How about that? That is nuts.
I would say that any list needs to be questioned if they're going to have Miami that high.
Okay, lose some. Sixers +1, went off a 3-point favorite, lost to the Nets. Nets going over that win total. What a story. Durant is an assassin. You don't have to run a play. Just dump it down to him. I mean, he's carrying this team.
I know.
Great job. And I'll put this on a lose some, but it's just from a standpoint of the schedule. But big news for UCLA. Dylan Gabriel transfers the quarterback from UCF to UCLA. But take a peek at the schedule next year. Bowling Green, Alabama State, South Alabama non-conference. You do have to go to Eugene. You get USC at home. Cal, Arizona, Arizona State, Stanford, Washington, Utah. Look at that schedule.
ASU on the road.
Yeah.
I mean, again,
could be 9-10 wins there.
It's a little early. Probably should be a 9 or 10 win season. You're right.
Couple bad beats. Chargers +4 or +3 in the under. I mean, what are you going to do? 14-13 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And of course, everything goes wrong if you had the Chargers. The Chiefs 3 times in the last 9 minutes of the fourth quarter and overtime, Mahomes took them 75 yards. Of course they get the 2. Of course they wouldn't kick the field goal. And of course they win the coin toss and get the walk-off to Kelsey.
You know what? I'm not going to say that the under was a bad beat last night.
No, because it flew over?
I can't get there.
Okay.
Well, no, because the game was playing out where, look,
because,
I mean, if the Chargers pick up some of those fourth downs or if they put the points on the board, if Mahomes doesn't do that skip, what was that pass?
Couldn't believe it.
Oh, my God. And also there's this great observation by Joe Sheehan, who's a baseball guy. He tweeted this out. But there was a stretch last night. Over 5 drives, they combined for 320 yards and 3 points. So, I mean, I don't really want to hear about how it was a bad beat.
Yeah, I see your point. But still, Red Wings plus goal and a half. Red Wings on the puck line. Carolina empty net goal with 5 seconds left. 5-3. Win some, lose some, presented by Bet Rivers, your hometown book. Log in each Friday, get a 20% profit boost on the NHL. Learn more at betrivers.com. There we go.
That was such a great game last night to watch.
Had everything.
I will say this. Okay, let's...
Can I say one thing quick? Sorry.
No.
How about No, I can't. How about the pregame? How about your guy, Terry Bradshaw? I would have bet my house, bet my life, that Urban Meyer would be a successful NFL coach. This guy has some of the worst takes. Oh. Remember he said I would keep McCarthy and trade Rodgers?
Oh, yeah. How can I forget that one?
I mean, this guy, I would have bet my life Urban Meyer would be successful in the NFL.
How can you? But he wasn't the only guy, by the way. Other national media guys, whatever, saying the same thing. This is a great fit. Got to hire this guy. I mean, to me, you can go, the shows that we did in August and September was making the case. This can be an epic disaster with him.
Sure, you nailed it. I'll give you credit. I mean, you called it from the get-go. But they did everything. I mean, the horrific injury, boy, was that tough to watch. I mean, he's out cold, stiff arms up. Well, you nailed it too, though. They took a 3-minute commercial break. They come back, he's still out of it.
I was more concerned with his health when they were taking him off the field on the cart and his arms were shaking. That part was...
I've never seen that before.
That was tough to watch.
Yeah.
And then they tried to get an update throughout the entire game, and it's like, we don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. Finally, it got its stable condition.
I will say this. So let's assume for a second the Chiefs get the 1 seed. They win out, they're 13-4, have home field. How many teams can go to Arrowhead in the playoffs and win? Last night, I think the Chargers can.
Yes. They already did that.
Right?
Patriots.
I think the Patriots possibly could do that, yeah.
Bills housed them.
Bills killed them.
Yeah.
I think I'm super high in the Colts.
Did the Colts do it?
We're going to find out a lot about the Colts in the next 2 weeks. But I think that team could be one of them. I don't think it's going to be a shoo-in that the Chiefs, if they get home field, are going to be automatic to go to the Super Bowl this year. They can, but I don't think,
He was great. He made some mistakes, though, and again with the turnovers. Yeah. I mean, that interception was horrible. They got made a nice play.
Terrible.
But that's a bad interception by Mahomes.
That was a weaker version of Kyler Murray the other day.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay? Trying to lob it over the guy. Oops, there you go.
Right. You're inside your own 2 here, Pat. And then you cut him a break. I don't know what happened. It's just bizarre on the 4th down play. But that game had it all.
I do think that the Chargers are really good, though. They are. And by the way, with him going for it all the time on 4th down, that will correct itself during some of the games. And he's going to. By the way, he'll do that in the playoffs if they get in.
Well, he said, yeah. This is who they are. You're not changing anything.
Not going to change.
Right. It's going to be the same thing week after week after week. And He doesn't care if it's Week 16 or the Super Bowl. That's how they play.
I think they're dying to put up this photo here from the back. We never planned this out. This is before the show. Yeah, we still got the same outfit on today.
Communicate.
We didn't talk about it. Whatever. It's random. It just happened. It's like 1 in 100.
Do that.
This chance, to take place.
1,000.
All right. It's Follow the Money here on VSiN, the Sports Betting Network. Up next, In Pocket Plays. We will recap the bets that we had from last night. And I don't know. Going to be a little bit thin today on the old betting card involving the NFL.
How's that overlooking the Peach Bowl? No Pickett, no Walker.
Yeah, that's great, isn't it? Anyway, what we're betting in pocket coming up here on Follow the Money live in downtown Las Vegas.